Welcome back to the Expensive Coins History channel, where we bring the fascinating world of rare coins and currency to life. In today's video, we'll explore a coin that holds interest among collectors around the world, the 1991 South Africa 2 Rand coin, a piece with no mint mark that has become increasingly discussed for its scarcity, history, and collector value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner just starting your coin collection, this video will give you a comprehensive look into everything you need to know about this coin in 2025. Understand the significance of the 1991 2 Rand coin. We must first place it within the context of South Africa's numismatic history. The Rand was introduced in 1961, replacing the South African pound as the official currency. The 2 Rand coin was a relatively newer addition to circulating currency, introduced during a time when South Africa was going through considerable economic and political transition. By 1991, the nation was still under apartheid rule, yet significant changes were looming. Coins from this period reflect a transitional time in South Africa's national identity. The 2 Rand coin issued in 1991 is notable for a few reasons. It continued the trend of showcasing national wildlife, and it also carried forward the traditional coat of arms, a symbol of authority and heritage, unlike earlier coins, which sometimes bore distinctive mint marks indicating where they were struck. The 1991 version of the 2 Rand coin featured no mint mark at all. This absence has sparked curiosity among collectors and has led to the belief that this version may be scarcer than others. The 1991 2 Rand coin is a striking example of South African coin artistry. On the obverse, the national coat of arms dominates the center, with the bilingual inscription of the country's name. The absence of a mint mark creates a clean and uncluttered appearance, allowing the design to stand out more boldly. On the reverse side, the greater kudu is depicted, a majestic antelope native to southern Africa. Its graceful antlers and dignified posture symbolize strength and beauty. This animal has become an iconic motif in South African coinage, and its presence on the 2 Rand series reinforces the country's connection to its natural heritage. The coin was minted in a nickel-plated copper alloy, giving it a shiny silver-like finish and a durable composition. It measures approximately 23 mm in diameter and weighs around 5.5 grams. The edge is finely reeded, and the overall design is well balanced, with attention paid to both artistic and practical details. Although a large number of 2 Rand coins were minted for general circulation during the early 1990s, the 1991 version has become especially sought after due to its no mint mark status. While some experts argue that this was simply standard for that year and not indicative of a rare variety, the collector community has increasingly regarded the 1991 issue as being more difficult to find in high grades. Over time, coins that were used in everyday transactions tend to degrade in quality. Exposure to the elements, handling, cleaning, and contact with other coins cause wear and tear. For this reason, high-grade examples of the 1991 2 Rand coin are far less common today. When a coin is over 30 years old and was not originally stored or preserved properly, its survival in near-mint condition becomes increasingly rare. The real value of this coin begins to emerge when considering how few high-quality, uncirculated examples still exist. While the coin may not be considered extremely rare in terms of total mintage, its rarity in mint state has contributed to growing demand among collectors. In recent years, there has been a noticeable increase in interest surrounding older South African coins, particularly those from the late apartheid and early transition era. The 1991 2 Rand coin fits squarely within this historical window and has garnered attention for both its symbolic value and physical beauty. collectors in South Africa and abroad are now paying closer attention to coins from this period, especially those with unique characteristics. The no mint mark feature has led many to view this coin as a variety worth holding. Even though mint marks were often omitted during this time, the 1991 issue stands out as being from a pivotal year. In online forums and auctions, listings for this coin have shown an uptick, not only in frequency but in asking prices. Coins in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated condition, particularly those that are well struck with sharp detail and full luster, are now commanding noticeably higher prices than they did a few years ago. Now let's discuss what every collector wants to know. How much is the 1991 no mint mark South Africa R2 coin worth in 2025? The value of any coin is influenced by several key factors: condition, rarity, demand, and whether the coin has any error or variety traits. In circulated condition, the 1991 R2 coin typically sells for a modest amount. These are coins that show signs of wear, have lost much of their original mint luster, and may have minor surface scratches or discoloration. In this category, the value may range from a small amount up to a couple of dollars. However, once you step into higher grades, especially coins that are in extremely fine, about uncirculated, or uncirculated condition, the value begins to rise significantly. Coins that are graded and certified by a professional grading company can fetch even higher prices. In 2025, a certified mint state specimen of the 1991 R2 coin can reach valuations of $10 or more, depending on the exact grade and the market at the time of sale. If a coin also features a known minting error, such as a die crack, off-center strike, double die, or planchet flaw, then its value can increase dramatically. Such pieces are usually offered at premium prices, and their rarity is often determined on a case-by-case basis. When assessing the value of a 1991 R2 coin, there are several key elements that should be taken into account. First is the condition. This is always the number one factor. A coin with clear details, clean fields, sharp rims, and original mint luster will always be more desirable than one that is heavily worn or damaged. Second is eye appeal. Some coins just look better than others. Even if they are technically the same grade, a coin with attractive toning or a sharp strike will generally command a premium. Third is rarity in grade. While many 1991 R2 coins exist, only a small percentage remain in truly high-quality condition. The fewer high-grade examples that survive, the more valuable those that do become. Fourth is collector demand. Interest in South African coins has been growing in recent years. As more collectors enter the market and seek to complete sets or obtain historical issues, the demand for specific coins, like the 1991 R2, naturally rises. Lastly, market timing plays a role. Like any collectible, coin prices can fluctuate depending on the season, auction results, and overall economic trends. Coins may fetch higher prices during peak collecting seasons or following a rise in related coin sales. For collectors looking to acquire a 1991 R2 coin, it's important to buy from trusted sources and, when possible, to purchase coins that are graded or come with a detailed condition description. If you're building a long-term collection, focusing on high-quality coins will yield better value over time. For sellers, presentation is everything. Clean your coins only with professional advice, and avoid any abrasive cleaning methods, as this can lower the value. Clear photos, accurate descriptions, and proper pricing all contribute to successful sales. If you suspect your coin might have an error or unique characteristic, consider getting it evaluated by a numismatic expert. It might be worth far more than you realize. The the 1991 no-mint mark South Africa 2 Rand coin is more than just currency. It is a piece of history, a symbol of a nation in transition, and a collector's item with growing value in today's market. Whether you have one in your drawer or are searching for the perfect example to add to your collection, now is a great time to appreciate the art, history, and numismatic significance of this fascinating coin. The 1992 no-mint mark Slovenia 1 tolar coin. This coin holds historical significance, numismatic interest, and a growing appeal among collectors in the post-Yugoslav and Central European coin market. Whether you stumbled upon one in an old drawer, or you're a serious coin collector building a portfolio, stay tuned. This is everything you need to know about the 1992 1 tolar, its origins, design, rarity, and how much it's worth in today's market. To understand the 1992 1 tolar coin, we must first travel back to a time of political transformation in Eastern Europe. The early 1990s were a period of monumental change. Slovenia had just declared independence from the former Yugoslavia, marking a critical moment in its national identity. With independence came the need for a new, sovereign monetary system. The Yugoslav dinar was replaced with Slovenia's own currency, the tolar. The tolar became a symbol of national pride, economic stability, and independence. The early years of the Slovenian tolar were crucial. They represented a break from the past and a step toward integration with the European Economic Community. During this time, the Slovenian government prepared and minted its first official coinage. Among these first coins was the 1992 1 tolar, a coin that would soon become iconic. Though it wasn't released into mass circulation until the early 1990s, its 1992 date places it at the very dawn of Slovenia's new economic chapter. What makes this coin stand out is not just the year on its face, but the absence of any mint mark. This particular issue, the 1992 no-mint mark 1 tolar, holds a special place in Slovenia's numismatic legacy. Now let's take a closer look at the coin itself, from its physical characteristics to the deeper symbolism behind its design. The obverse of the coin features a bold inscription of the denomination, en tolar, which translates to 1 tolar. Encircling the denomination is the phrase, Republika Slovenija, affirming the coin's national origin. The font is modern yet formal, echoing the country's transition into a new era. On the reverse, we find a beautifully detailed image of a brown trout, known scientifically as Salmo trutiferio. This fish is not just native to Slovenian rivers, it also represents purity, natural wealth, and ecological beauty. Slovenia, known for its pristine rivers and lakes, chose this emblem carefully to reflect the natural heritage it values so deeply. From a technical standpoint, the coin is struck in a golden-toned brass alloy, with a smooth, refined finish in its uncirculated state. The diameter measures approximately 22 mm, with a standard reeded edge. The weight is moderate, around 4.5 grams, making it comfortable in the hand and easy to distinguish from smaller denominations. What adds to the intrigue is the complete lack of a mint mark. Unlike other coins that indicate where they were minted, this version carries no such indicator. This absence has led to questions and curiosities in the numismatic community, contributing to the mystique and desirability of the coin. While mint marks are typically small, their presence, or absence, can make a significant difference in a coin's rarity and value. Let's talk about rarity, the defining feature that often separates a common coin from a collector's prize. Although the 1992 1 tolar was produced in large quantities, the no-mint mark variety has captured the attention of collectors because of its association with the earliest chapter in Slovenia's modern currency history. This coin was one of the first official strikes following the country's independence and, as such, is seen as a cornerstone piece for anyone collecting Slovenian coinage. In terms of overall mintage, the coin is not extremely rare when looking purely at production numbers. However, survival in high-grade condition is a different story. The majority of these coins entered circulation and were used in daily transactions for many years. That means high-quality uncirculated specimens are significantly harder to find today. Additionally, coins from transitional periods often face unique fates. Some may have been lost, melted down, or stored away without care, diminishing the pool of pristine examples over time. As collectors seek coins with historical importance in mint condition, the 1992 no-mint Mark I toller increasingly becomes a target. What's more, its transitional status, bridging the gap between Yugoslav dinar coins and the fully stabilized Slovenian currency system, gives it an identity unlike any other coin from the region. It is not simply a currency piece, it is a symbol of nation building, of political transformation, and of a cultural reset. Now that we've explored rarity, let's discuss what truly drives value in the collector's market: condition, grading, and presentation. Like most coins, the 1992 1 toller follows a universal numismatic grading scale, ranging from heavily circulated at the bottom to mint state or proof-like at the top. Coins that have been in circulation typically exhibit scratches, dents, and wear, especially around the edges and high points of the design. In contrast, coins preserved in their original luster, with no visible marks, discoloration, or damage, are graded higher and sell for significantly more. These coins often come from old bank rolls, official mint sets, or private collections that protected them from environmental exposure. A coin graded as MS 65 or higher is considered a top-tier collector's item. These examples show full detail in the trout scales, crisp lettering, sharp reading on the edge, and zero signs of circulation. Collectors also value completeness. That means having this coin as part of a full early 1990s Slovenian set, or alongside other denominations from the same year, increases its appeal. Some collectors even seek the coin in both circulated and uncirculated states to showcase the contrast. The lack of a mint mark adds another layer of collectability. In many cases, coins with subtle differences, like mint mark placement or metal composition, become hot targets for completionists and error collectors alike. Let's now shift to a key question: how much is the 1992 no-mint Mark Slovenia 1 toller coin worth in 2025? As of this year, the value of this coin largely depends on its grade and market demand. Here is a general breakdown. A heavily circulated example might fetch between 10 cents to 50 cents, mostly for collectors seeking to fill a date slot. A lightly circulated or very fine example may go for around $1 to $2, depending on clarity and eye appeal. Uncirculated or mint state coins can be worth $5 to $10, especially when sold in collector venues, coin fairs, or reputable auctions. A certified high-grade specimen with a grade of MS 65 or above might command prices from $15 to $25, depending on buyer interest and scarcity at the time. Coins sold in proof sets or commemorative packaging may fetch even higher, especially if the packaging is intact and original. Of course, these prices are not static. They may fluctuate based on collector trends, inflation, demand from regional coin markets, and the availability of high-grade examples on the open market. What's also interesting is that coins from newly independent countries often grow in value over the long term. As history moves forward, early currency items from transitional periods gain sentimental and collector appeal. The 1992 1 toller falls perfectly into this category, not just a coin, but a physical record of national rebirth. If you own a 1992 No Mint Mark I toller and are considering selling or valuing it, here are some practical tips. Assess the condition first. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for wear, scratches, discoloration, or any signs of cleaning. Avoid cleaning the coin. A cleaned coin, even if shiny, can lose significant value. Photograph both sides in good lighting before listing it online or showing it to potential buyers. Use online coin markets, forums, or auction houses that specialize in Eastern European or modern coinage. Selling in a generic marketplace may limit your reach. If the coin appears uncirculated or exceptionally sharp, consider having it professionally graded. A grading service can authenticate and encapsulate the coin, increasing buyer confidence and final sale price. When buying, always compare multiple listings and verify whether the coin is truly uncirculated. Look for reliable sellers and clear return policies. To conclude, the 1992 No Mint Mark Slovenia 1 toller coin is far more than just pocket change. It is a story, a symbol, and a tangible relic of a nation's journey toward sovereignty. While it may not be the rarest coin in the world, its historical value and place in modern European numismatics make it a meaningful and collectible item. Whether you're holding one in your collection or just discovering it for the first time, take a moment to appreciate the history etched into every millimeter of this coin. The 1994 No Mint Mark Ireland 5p coin. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a curious history buff, or someone who simply found this coin in their pocket, this comprehensive video will explore everything you need to know about this coin's background, design, rarity, and value as of 2025. By the end, you'll have a full appreciation for why this modest coin might be more valuable than you think. The story of the 1994 Ireland 5p coin begins with Ireland's transition to decimal currency, a significant event in the country's monetary history. Decimalization took place in 1971, marking the end of a currency system that had been in place for centuries. The Irish pound was divided into 100 pence, making everyday calculations and transactions more straightforward. The 5p coin was introduced as a small denomination coin, intended for everyday purchases. It bore strong symbolic meaning, with designs reflecting Ireland's cultural and agricultural heritage. The obverse side of the coin consistently features the iconic Irish harp, a centuries-old symbol of Ireland and a source of national pride. On the reverse, the 5p coin features the image of a charging bull. This powerful agricultural symbol reflects Ireland's rural economy and heritage, highlighting the importance of cattle farming to the nation's identity and economy. The bull design was crafted by the renowned designer Percy Metcalfe and has been a staple on the 5p coin since its introduction. By 1994, the coin had undergone important changes. In the early 1990s, Irish authorities decided to reduce the size and weight of the 5p coin to make it more cost-effective for production and more practical for everyday use. The 1994 coin was part of this smaller, lighter series. The absence of a mint mark on the 1994 coin indicates that it was produced by the National Mint in Dublin, without any special identifying marks that differentiate it from other standard issues. The mintage for the 1994 5p coin stood at just over 31 million pieces. While this may seem like a large number, when compared to other modern coins, this mintage is relatively modest. The coin was widely circulated across Ireland until it was gradually withdrawn from use following the introduction of the euro in 2002. Examining the coin itself reveals several key characteristics that both collectors and casual observers find interesting. The coin measures 18.5 mm in diameter, a noticeable reduction from earlier versions. It weighs approximately 3.25 grams, striking a balance between being lightweight and sturdy enough for regular handling. The obverse side prominently features the Irish harp, an elegant and timeless design that connects the coin to Ireland's national identity. Alongside the harp is the word Éire, which is the Gaelic name for Ireland, and the year of minting, 1994. Turning the coin over, you encounter the unmistakable image of the charging bull. The bull is depicted in mid-charge, exuding strength and vitality. Below the bull, the denomination 5p is clearly indicated. The coin's edge is reeded, consisting of closely spaced ridges running around the circumference. This design not only adds tactile interest but historically served as an anti-counterfeiting measure. The coin's composition is copper-nickel, a durable alloy that resists corrosion and wear, ensuring the coin remains in good condition even after years of circulation. The blend of classic symbolism and practical design makes the 1994 5p coin a fascinating example of modern Irish coinage, marrying tradition with utility. Now, let's discuss one of the most compelling aspects for collectors: the rarity and collectability of the 1994 no-mint Mark 5p coin. Rarity is a nuanced concept. While 31 million coins were minted in 1994, not all survive in the same condition today. Many coins were lost, damaged, or heavily worn from decades of circulation. What collectors often seek are examples in superior condition, those showing little to no signs of wear. Coins that remain in uncirculated or mint condition are significantly rarer than those that have circulated extensively. Over time, many coins show scratches, nicks, or surface dullness. The more pristine a coin remains, the more valuable it becomes to collectors. Unlike some coins that feature variations, errors, or mint marks that make specific examples highly sought after, the 1994 Ireland 5p has no widely recognized error varieties or special mint marks. This means rarity is primarily driven by the survival of high-grade specimens rather than unique design quirks. Collectors appreciate the coin because it represents a transitional period in Irish coinage, the shift to smaller, more convenient coins shortly before the euro's introduction. For this reason, it holds a niche but steady demand among collectors of Irish decimal coins. Additionally, the 5p coin appeals to those interested in agricultural symbolism or those assembling complete sets of Irish coins. Moving into valuation, the question often asked is, how much is this coin worth? The market value of the 1994 no-mint Mark Ireland 5p coin varies widely depending on its condition. Coins in heavily circulated condition, showing obvious signs of wear, generally have minimal premium above face value. Such coins typically trade for less than €1 or $1, reflecting their abundance and commonality. Coins in fine to very fine condition, those retaining much of their original detail but showing moderate wear, tend to command moderate premiums. Their value may range from approximately €1 to €2 or $, depending on the exact state. When you move into extremely fine and about uncirculated grades, the coin's value increases more substantially. These coins show only the slightest traces of wear and retain sharp details. Their desirability among collectors makes them worth several euros or $. The highest values are reserved for uncirculated or mint-state coins. Such specimens are essentially untouched since minting, with full luster, crisp edges, and no surface blemishes. In 2025, uncirculated examples of the 1994 5p coin can fetch anywhere from €5 to €10 or more, especially if they have been professionally graded and certified by reputable organizations. In some rare cases, exceptionally high-grade coins graded at MS 65 or above, meaning they are virtually perfect, may command prices significantly higher than the average market, appealing to specialist collectors or investors. It's important to note that, despite these premiums, the 1994 5p coin is generally not considered a high-value coin in the numismatic market. It is modestly priced, accessible to most collectors, and valued more for its historical and cultural significance than as a high-dollar investment. Several key factors influence the value of the 1994 no-mint Mark 5p coin. Condition, the single most important factor. Pristine coins are far more valuable than worn ones. Grading. Coins that have been graded by professional services command higher prices because buyers trust the condition assessment. Demand. Interest in Irish coinage fluctuates based on collector trends, anniversaries, and economic factors. Market availability. The supply of high-grade examples available for sale affects price. Presentation. Coins accompanied by original packaging or certificates of authenticity may command a premium. Regional interest. Collectors in Ireland or those of Irish descent may place higher value on these coins for sentimental reasons. For those interested in buying, selling, or adding this coin to their collection, a few best practices can help. Authenticate. Verify the coin's weight, diameter, and design details. Genuine 1994 5p coins measure 18.5 mm and weigh about 3.25 grams with a reeded edge. Evaluate condition. Learn the grading scale to better assess coins. Look for wear on the bull's features and the harp strings. Consider professional grading. Submitting coins to reputable grading services can increase buyer confidence and potentially increase sale price. Research market prices. Check auction results and dealer listings regularly to stay informed on current market values. Use quality photos. When selling, provide clear, well-lit images of both sides, including edges. Manage expectations. Understand that common circulated coins usually don't command high prices. Exceptional examples and mint states attract premiums. Be patient. The coin market can fluctuate, and selling or buying at the right time can maximize value. The 1994 no-mint Mark Ireland 5p coin is a modest yet fascinating piece of Ireland's numismatic heritage. Its classic design featuring the harp and charging bull evokes Ireland's cultural identity and agricultural roots. Though not rare in absolute terms, the coin's relatively limited mintage and condition scarcity in high grades make it an interesting collectible. As of 2025, most circulated coins trade for modest sums, while uncirculated examples attract a healthy premium. Whether you hold one as a keepsake or as part of a larger collection, this coin remains a tangible connection to a key chapter in Ireland's monetary history. The 1987 2zloty coin, with a particular focus on the often discussed, no-mint Mark variety. This coin, simple in appearance yet rich in history, has garnered significant attention among collectors around the world. In this video, we will explore its origin, minting details, rarity, value in today's market, and what you should look out for if you're considering adding one to your collection. The year 1987 situates us firmly within the era of the People's Republic of Poland, a period marked by profound political and economic changes. Poland in the late 1980s was a nation in transition, with the communist government still in control, but under increasing pressure from both internal reform movements and external geopolitical shifts. Coins issued during this time reflect more than just monetary transactions. They are artifacts that capture a snapshot of a society on the brink of transformation. The 2zloty coin issued in 1987 is one such artifact. Though its face value was modest, its role in everyday commerce made it a ubiquitous part of Polish life. Today, it stands as a testament to that era, the 1987 2 zloty coin is made primarily of brass, giving it a distinctive golden hue. It weighs approximately 3 grams and measures about 21 millimeters in diameter. Its edge is finely reeded, a detail that adds texture and grip. Typically, this coin bears the mint mark MW, which stands for the Warsaw Mint, the institution responsible for striking the vast majority of Poland's coinage during this period. This mint mark is usually located on the coin's reverse, near the denomination. However, there has been much discussion and intrigue surrounding a so-called no mint mark variety of this coin. This alleged variant is said to lack the customary MW mint mark, which, if genuine, could represent a minting anomaly or an unrecorded variety. It's worth noting that standard numismatic references do not extensively document this variant, making it an object of mystery and interest within the collector community. Claims of a 1987 2 zloty coin without a mint mark have sparked numerous debates among collectors and experts alike. If such a variety exists, it would be considered extremely rare given the strict quality controls at the Warsaw Mint. Coins without mint marks could occur due to minting errors, perhaps a die missing the mint mark or a planchet struck off-center. Such errors are fascinating because they add uniqueness and rarity, traits highly prized in numismatics. However, the existence of a legitimate no mint mark variant has yet to be conclusively verified through extensive collections or official records. Many reported examples turn out to be either misidentified, altered, or simply circulated coins with wear or damage obscuring the mint mark. Thus, anyone claiming ownership of a no mint mark 1987 2 zloty coin should proceed with caution and seek expert verification. Authenticity is key to establishing value in this case. Moving into the realm of valuation, it's important to understand how the 1987 2 zloty fits within today's coin market. Generally, the coin is not considered rare in its standard form. Over 44 million pieces were minted, ensuring that circulated specimens remain relatively common in Poland and around the world. For everyday collectors, a circulated 1987 2 zloty coin typically holds nominal value. It is often bought and sold for a few dollars or less, serving more as a historical curiosity or a piece to complete a collection of Polish coinage than as a high-value asset. However, condition plays a vital role. Coins preserved in exceptional uncirculated condition, with full luster and no signs of wear, are notably more desirable and can command a price many times higher than their circulated counterparts. For certified coins graded by professional services, the market can see values ranging from $30 to $70 or more, depending on grade. This premium reflects collector confidence in authenticity and condition. In addition to condition, rarity adds value. Proof coins or special pattern strikes from the same year, although far less common, have fetched considerably higher prices at auctions. These coins are often limited in mintage and exhibit superior strike quality and finish. Should the no mint mark variety be authenticated, its rarity could position it as a highly sought-after collectible, commanding a significant premium over standard specimens. This potential rarity makes the search for such coins exciting for dedicated collectors. The wide value range for the 1987 2 zloty coin underscores the importance of condition and authenticity in numismatics. A coin's grade, which measures its preservation state, can be the difference between a common keepsake and a valuable collectible. Coins that show no signs of circulation, scratches, or environmental damage are considered mint state and are preferred by collectors. Conversely, coins heavily worn or cleaned improperly tend to have diminished market appeal. Authentication is equally crucial, especially when dealing with alleged rare varieties like the no mint mark coin. Professional grading services provide an unbiased assessment, confirming the coin's grade and authenticity. This certification not only assures buyers but often increases the coin's market value. Without proper authentication, claims of rarity or uniqueness remain speculative, limiting the coin's commercial appeal. That if you're considering adding a 1987 2 zloty coin to your collection, or believe you may have a no-mint mark variety, here are some practical recommendations. First, examine the coin carefully under good lighting and magnification. Look specifically for the mint mark area, checking for any signs of omission, doubling, or alteration. Second, compare your coin with verified examples from reputable collections or auction records to identify any discrepancies or anomalies. Third, if you suspect your coin might be a rare variety or in exceptional condition, consider submitting it to a professional grading service. This step can validate your claim and enhance the coin's value. Fourth, always be realistic about value expectations. While some coins might command impressive premiums, most examples will align with standard market values unless proven otherwise. Finally, engage with numismatic communities and experts. Forums, local coin clubs, and online platforms offer valuable insights and can help verify your coin's status. In summary, the 1987 Poland 2 zloty coin is a modest yet captivating piece of history. Its vast mintage means it is generally accessible to collectors, though condition and authenticity remain critical to value. The story surrounding a no-mint mark variant adds an element of intrigue, making it a focal point for dedicated enthusiasts. While its existence remains to be definitively confirmed, the potential rarity it represents exemplifies why numismatics is such a dynamic field. As of 2025, the market values for this coin range widely, from a few dollars for worn pieces to upwards of $70 or more for high-grade, certified examples. Rare proof and pattern coins can command even higher premiums. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into Polish coinage, the 1987 2 zloty offers both historical significance and the thrill of discovery. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more numismatic content. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Have you ever encountered a no-mint mark 1987 2 zloty coin? I'd love to hear your experiences. Until next time, keep collecting and appreciating the stories behind the coins.